Okay. G'day. So, yeah, Clint here again. G'day, Rip Diggity. How's it going, buddy? Today, Clint here again from EcomFire.com. Today, I'm going to be talking about what it takes and how you sort of really need. How's it going, Pit Pat? How's it going? Really need to, if you want to come and live this location-independent lifestyle. G'day, Todd. How's it going, mate? You're here the other day, I think. Cheers, mate. Thanks for joining in. If you want to really make this shit work, okay, you got to toughen up a little bit. Particularly, Rip Diggity, how's it going, buddy? Back again. You got to toughen up a little bit, and I don't mean, you know, rough and tumble, bloody school of hard knocks stuff. I'm talking probably mentally more than anything. Okay, it's going to get really tough. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Todd, how's it going, buddy? Living the dream, mate. Living it. Yeah, so you just got to toughen up a little bit, particularly mentally, especially when you're working that 9 to 5 grind and you really want to, you're dead set, all you want to do is leave it. It's tough to do those extra hours. It's tough to try and convince your family that it's the right thing to do. How's it going, Kamal? It's tough to convince your friends of what you're doing when they're happy with their life, content with their life. They've gone and bought a house and they've got a 25-year bloody mortgage. How's it going, Dion? 25-year mortgage. Where is my leg? That's random. You must have lost it. Yeah, so you know, it can get tough, especially when preach, mate, preach. Okay, I'm trying to. So yeah, you just got to toughen it up, okay? Like, when people are telling you that you're doing the wrong thing, okay? And it happened to me all the time. I mean, ever since I was young, I've been breaking the rules. My old man, I walked away from an engineering, love the accent. Yeah, cheers, man. Aussie, 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 you know it. So, yeah. My old man, you know, he hated the fact that I walked away from my apprenticeship and my trade. So, you know, it was crazy. You know, I actually was on the way to uni and everything. It was bloody stupid, so boring. Anyway, so me and my brother, we left that, you know, against everybody. Everyone was saying we're mad, we're crazy for trying to do that kind of thing. And so we had to toughen up in our own minds. It's easier when you're younger, obviously, but even now, I've got 3 kids, okay? I've got 3, and I seem to manage, okay? Even though the whole world's telling me that I should have a job and work normal hours. Look at that, boys. I just got a sale, so it works, okay? What we're talking about works. 323.54, living the dream. So, yeah, so you got to toughen up mentally especially, okay? And you got to put in the hard yards, all right? Hey, Preston, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the beer. Oh, Rip Diddy, give me the beer. Thanks, guys. Preston, good to see you here, man. If I'll just recap, I'm just talking a little bit about how you got to mentally prepare yourself to get this done, and toughen up big time. Okay, when you're working, you know, if your missus is saying, "Oh, you haven't spent much time with me," just look it dead in the eye and say, "I'm trying to do the right thing here. You need to give me 2 hours a night. Okay, I'm going to get this done so we can spend more time together later." Okay, it's delayed gratification. Right, so you need to be a little bit hard on it. Be nice, be hard, be firm. Your friends, they're exactly the same example, right? Come out for a beer. No, I'm not. Get some eggs. Get some eggs. All right, I will. I'll get some eggs. But you know, some of your mates will give you heaps of grief. Come out for a beer. Come out and do something. This. Come do that. Like I always say, Sundays when you're trying to get this done, bootstrapping, Sundays have got to be your most productive day. Okay, by far your most productive day. So when the boys are out there having beers at the pub or your girlfriend wants to go out and see a movie, you have to, you know, for at least a couple of months, you have to just toughen up and say, no, I have to do this for myself. And, you know, and if you want to come for the journey, you're welcome, but you need to give me this time. You have to give me the time. I want this bad, okay? You have to say to yourself, I want this bad. Tougher, harder, stronger, okay? You cannot let these people dictate how your life is going to go. Okay, so in your work attitude, you need to toughen up. Again, when you get home from work, It's not over. It's only just begun, okay? Especially when you're in a 9-to-5 job. That's really, I mean, all that does is pay the bills. That is not helping you in your life at all. So you need to toughen up and back it up with a couple of hours after work, 2, 3, 4, whatever it takes. You know, when I was back in Australia, when I was just kicking off these dropshipping stores, I had a full-time company that I was running with employees, and then I'd come home and work until the early hours of the morning to make sure I got it done because I didn't want to fucking do it anymore. Right? I hated it. I hated it with a passion, which meant it drove me to become tougher mentally to get this done. Because I mean, I have no clue how to tell you how much I hated doing that crap that I was doing. Right? And I knew that was this business model for me was gonna work. Right? And I just applied myself, and now I'm here in Thailand. This is my home office. I've got sitting in the garden. You know what I mean? I'm in my little beer bungalow or beer hut or whatever you want to call it. This is my office, mate. Living it. You know, beautiful views out here. It's all good. Okay? You can do it too. This is not unattainable. This is straightforward. Okay? So, how we got? MJ, how's it going? Steel City Pit. So it's very, very attainable. You can definitely do this. Okay, so the last thought for the day is killing it, bro. Thanks, man. But you can too, guys. You know, I mean it. Like, don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. I'm trying not to swear, but I'm very passionate about this subject. Okay, but again, it comes back to toughening up and not letting anyone's opinion sway you one way or the other. You have to know deep down that you can do it, and you're focused on the challenge. Okay? You have to believe that deeply. Like, otherwise, you won't be able to draw the inner strength. You won't be able to toughen up and say the hard no's to people when they want you to do things. You won't be able to say the hard no to your boss. I'm not doing overtime today because I'm going to go and work on my own business. I'm going to work for myself. You know, and they say, oh, yeah, that's a funny pipe dream. That's bullshit. Never let anybody tell you how it's going to go. Never let anyone dictate to you how it's going to be, how your life is going to be. Okay, never. So just toughen up and get it done. All right, I'm starting to rant. Sorry, boys. Sorry, girls. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Head over to EcomFire.com/DSL. Check out how we make our flow. I encourage you deeply to go and check it out. If you go through our referral link that I just give you, you get our 10-part accelerator course, dropship accelerator course, and a half an hour coaching with me and the boys to really, you know, fast track everything you're doing. So thanks, Preston. Good rant. Yeah, I know. This topic fires me up because I know what it's like for everybody out there. You know what I mean? I really know how you're feeling. Honestly, I do. You know, when you're doing something you don't want to do, and not everyone's stacked up against you, but people, it's the tall poppy syndrome, we call it in Australia. People like to sort of, you know, if you start thinking outside the box a little bit, it's time to snip him out. You know, it's time to cut him down a little bit and lay some shit on him. You know what I mean? It's hard to work through that, and that's when you've got to build that inner toughness. You know what I mean? You just got to draw that strength from somewhere, because you have to have the belief that you can get it done. And even if it's not dropshipping stores or whatever we're doing or whatever we're trying to promote or do, it's just generally within life, you just cannot let anyone dictate how it's going to go for you, okay? Everyone's path is different, but you know, when the boss tells you got to go and work Saturday or do another 2 hours after work, you have to get that toughness and get it into your mind that you're just going to say no, okay? No. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Thanks, MJ. Cheers. But I really mean it. Join us every day. Obviously, we're here every day. EcomFire.com. Check out the website. We've got heaps of good resources and that on there. So with that, have a bloody good day, excellent day. I hope you have a productive rest of the week, and yeah, tune in every day. We're always here, me, Ben or Len. Have a good one, guys. Cheers. If I can work out how to turn the camera off. There we go.